versus Athelium. So let's load into that. So Athelium again. Oh, I don't know again. Has been quite a while since I played him, I think. Not 100% sure, but yeah, let's see what we have in the Leaders and Wonders department. Confucius, Colosseum is here. We have Great Wall, St. Pete's, Green Marlene, no Bach. We have Darwin, Columbus, no Suez, Red Cross, UN, Hollywood, Chaplain, Marlene. Alright, Maria Theresa. Okay, H1 leaders are... I mean, we have Barbarossa and Colosseum. That could be a ton of fun. We could even go with Caesar. What did he take? Engineering Genius, of course. So I could go Caesar, Richland, or Confucius. I think I'm gonna... I don't know if I want Caesar. Maybe just Confucius time. Wish our opponent good luck and have the fun. There is the Colosseum. I mean, if we can get the library, I'm thinking we're gonna go for that. But if he denies that, it could be a move from him. If he says, okay, I'll take the library, run modes get thrown off, he could do that. He could do that. And then we would probably wait for the Colosseum, which I would be fine with because there is Barbarossa. Barbarossa makes Colosseum, yeah, in my mind, an S tier wonder, kind of. Maybe A tier. Somewhere between that. Oh, he did exactly what I said he would. Or what I said he could do. Don't have sound here, right? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. So keep the Colosseum so we can go for next turn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. And then what's with the sound? Sound is on. It's supposed to be on. Oh, looks like we have TTA muted. Hey Lemmings! Nice to hear from you again. After my not streaming so much. Watching from London, okay. Yeah, I saw that in Sugai's Discord a little bit. That's quite exciting. You're there for chests, right? Guess I have to push. I don't want to push this. How are we gonna push the immigration? We're gonna go for Colosseum after all. Things are expensive. Yeah, I believe you. I completely believe you. Engineering Genius, we get the lab. And I don't think I want printing press, maybe just, yeah, do this. Next time we can finish the Colosseum. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to London. When I was there, I was still a child, so I didn't really have to look at how expensive things were. Got my parents paid, but yeah, I suppose it's really expensive there. As are most big cities, but London especially so. Developed territory is interesting. There's Barbarossa. I don't know if we can go for him next turn. I mean, he can't. He could go for him, but I don't think we need to fight for him. He's on the last position. So we don't have to necessarily take him next turn. We can take him in 2 turns. Ask anything important? No, not really. I was just picking up on your London is expensive thing and was saying, yes, indeed, London is very expensive. But nothing too important, I suppose. No, I live in a small German city. I mean, medium small, I guess. Like, not super small, but also not really big, by no means. Like, it's probably like... I read somewhere, like in the... It's barely in the top 50 big towns in Germany, but Germany is quite... not like France or anything. Germany is very spread out, so to say. Maybe not 50, maybe less. So we get this. Yeah, like this. Irrigation. Hey, yes, Saladin. We can go for irrigation. I think go for next turn. Rhineland-Westphalia. Yes, close. North Rhine, Westphalia. There is Rhineland-Pfalz or Rhineland-Palestine, I think in English. So it's tricky, but yes, there is a Rhine and there's Westphalia. You're just North Rhine, Westphalia. It is confusing, yes. Like most states in Germany have double names, so that makes it even harder than like America. I mean they are 50, so that's quite a lot of them. But most of the times they don't have too long names. Westphalia is famous enough? Good. I'm also from the part of Westphalia, so I'm Westphalian, not North Rhineland, if that's a word even. So just remember Westphalia, which is also true. I am from Westphalia, and also from North Rhine-Westphalia. The treaty is famous. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We don't have a leader about that. No, I don't. Do we have any leader who participated or who was like in the 30 Years' War? I don't think so, right? Like the H2 leaders that are military, like Napoleon is too late. So from the 1600th, we don't really have a military leader, I guess. Okay, so he's got this going on. We get the code. That's nice. There's Barbarossa. So let's play accordingly. Reign of Terror, probably. I mean, we are weaker right now. I still do want to push. They can't really get stronger. Let's see, where can we go with this turn? I really would like the code. I would like Barbarossa. Get some food going. So I guess we could do this. We miss out on one science because of Aristotle. But I guess we can also not go for knights next turn. I guess we could just not play military card. I mean, we don't need to play the Reign of Terror. There's 2 friendly events already. Yeah, that's actually a lot better. So I could play Rebellion. Oh, Rebellion would be nice. So let's do that. And extra science. That means knights next turn. That's perfect then. I don't even know if we need the extra warrior this turn. I mean, there is a chance for rats. It's also nice maybe for the developed. So I think this is a good turn. Get rid of this knowledge. Yeah, keep the rain, keep the defend card, keep the good tactic. Seems good. I'm really kind of signaling, yeah, he can't push now obviously, but he pushes into the rebellion, that's nice. So he loses 2 civil actions. And then there's even immigration, which also we would be winning at the moment. There's Brand Circus, there's Theocracy. I mean, we don't really need Theocracy. Brand Circus is also not that great, to be honest. Okay, he's going Iron. Dark Ages. At least we can still go for the Knights. So I say we do that. Upgrade 1 more food. We could even set up a Theocracy Revolution next turn. Do that and then build an extra knight with Barbarossa. Hey, the Schnitz. Hey, hey. Migration, develop territory. Yeah, this works. Okay, nothing to push next turn, sadly. Migration as well. That's looking good. I like where this game is going. Can try the kidnap next turn. We've been to both NRW and London quite frequently over the past years for business. Oh, I prefer London. As long as the company is paying, yeah. That's a bonus of North Rhine-Westphalia. It's in general not quite as expensive as the big cities like Munich or Hamburg, or Berlin. But yeah, if someone else is paying, I would prefer London as well. Okay. We could try the aggression. He needs to spend the defend card and it doesn't cost us anything. Try to steal a breakthrough or something. Okay, can defend. Population for 3, go for this. Get another knight, 11 strength. It wasn't actually free, right? I forgot. Because, wait, what? Alright, yeah, it wasn't free. We had to build a knight. Yeah. So, Lotron, NRW, and London seems quite the busy life. That's interesting. Like, I don't travel a lot for my work. Only, like, locally. Probably very exciting to go to different countries for work, getting things paid for you. Okay, 77 culture. I mean, he has iron, that is big advantage, but the rest is looking very good for us. Especially because we can probably get this developed. Hello Weidenbaum, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. You're gonna go to Barcelona in July, okay. Traveling a little bit of Europe, I see. I've never been to Barcelona before. I really want this. I want the science. Oh, Weinbaum is Heidelberg. Oh, cool. I've never been to Heidelberg, but I want to go at some point because my sister is actually studying there at the moment. I will be weak after this. I already paid it, so it has to be like this. I guess I can just rebuild normally. I guess I could go reserves and swordsman. Swordsman still can make sense. And the reserves also, yeah. Oh, is Heidelberg the oldest university in Germany? Interesting fact. Didn't know that. Ooh. Polyonic army, and there's cannon, and we have a war with tech. He sadly doesn't have too many techs to steal. Sadly. But yeah, talking about traveling, I will be traveling in June this year. I haven't flown anywhere in 10 years. I haven't been in a plane since 10 years. But this year I will be traveling. I will be going to South Korea actually. Which is very exciting, especially if I've never been outside of Europe, so my first intercontinental trip. And also not haven't been flying for 10 years. It's yeah, it's really excited for it. But also, I guess a little bit worried that everything's not gonna go perfectly, but we'll see. I'm to visit Ben. True, Ben is from South Korea. That's true. Oh, you have been a few times. Okay. Yeah, it's probably. I mean, it's a lot nearer to you. It's quite a long way for me. But yeah, I'm very excited for it to see. So what do we have here? Reign of Terror, Wealthy. Can fight for those. I can push the Reds, I guess. Yeah, South Korea is really good food. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. Yes, now reds make a lot of sense. Okay, he actually wants to be stronger a lot. Sure, I cannot push. It's fine by me. Could also go for small. Does this make any sense? I don't think so. And there's something here, but I think it's too early to do it right now. Could also just push, if I'm honest. Maybe not. I do want the cannons. I think I do want to build one. I would maybe like the... I guess revolutionary idea is more important than patriotism. He doesn't... yeah, so that he doesn't get the science. So I'm setting up some kind of war. So Scuderia is great, beautiful country and very nice and respectful people. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Why I'm almost back, I just started uploading a video before the stream started and the internet connection is quite bad at the moment, so I didn't catch a lot of the last few minutes. Yeah, I remember that. So when I had very bad internet, when I was uploading a video, it took like 6 or 7 hours at some point because I had no upload speed. I had okay download speed, but no upload speed. And then during those hours, I couldn't really do anything on the internet either. It was very, very bad. But now it's a lot better since I have new internet and like 50 Mbits upload speed. Before I had like 2 or 3 Mbits. That was not nice. By the way, in the eyes of Germans, is Heidelberg more famous than Göttingen or vice versa? I'd say Heidelberg is more famous. Göttingen is not... I've been to Göttingen a couple of times, but even though I've been to Göttingen because a friend lives there, Heidelberg is still more famous to me, I think. If I want to support this channel, I give the sub, right? This is how Twitch works. Need to this, so you can see. Well, first of all, you can sub yourself. I see you're not subbed yet. So the first move would probably be to sub yourself, so that you can use the emotes and what else, and don't see like commercials. I don't control the commercials, by the way. That is all Twitch. But if you subscribe, you don't have to watch them. And then after that, you can gift them. Yes, but for me, it doesn't matter if you get it yourself or if you gift it to someone else. Okay, what are we doing? What did he do? Common. Now the reds would be perfect, but sadly no such luck. It could be wartime now. No. I did not mean to push. I don't know what happened there. I did not mean to push. I didn't even think about pushing. It looked like the war. I wanted to try the war. I guess it was... What did I push? Strategic ad. I mean, it does look like a military war somehow. Damn. Yeah, I guess we don't go for the war this turn. Fine by me. We could go for another cannon. What is the long-term plan here? Is he gonna go Maria? That could be troubling. We also need like a happy face, so we could go for organized religion. The thing is, I'm gonna set up a nice war, but I can't actually steal all that much. Okay, we get a lot of tactics, but we already have ours. Nobel is interesting, he could be a leader for us. I would assume he goes to Maria, but let's see. Göttingen is super famous for their mathematicians, though. Yes, almost every town in Germany is probably something famous for something. Heidelberg is just known for being very, very pretty, which is not bad for a city to be known for that. But like both of them are very big student cities. Like they have big universities and such. So yeah, we're trying here to disrupt the science even more. Let's see. One problem would be if I go for the war and then he just spends all of his science on like Cornwall or something. Sounds nice to live in a beautiful city, yes. Okay, Maria. We did spend his science. I mean, he gets more science from Maria, but I can only steal 2 science. That's maybe not worth it. But what if it is? Well, this time I'm gonna play the war. Could also push. And it is such a nice war. The only problem is he only has 2 science. So I don't know if it's worth it really. So this gives me the upgrade for free, almost free. I don't know if this is the correct move. I mean, I will steal his science at least. That makes it even harder. His hand is actually almost full. I guess you can grab a wonder, no problem. And I don't even have an aggression to follow up. Maybe it's too early. He could pop once and develop the drama. Then I'm only going to be stealing 2 science. Push the reds instead. Draw some new cards. I guess the war doesn't really work. Okay, Crusades is not bad. Yeah, drawing these cards here. Don't think I want to show the tactic yet. Discarding fortifications. Hey Poopy, nice to see ya. Okay, there's an aggression. Now next time we can go for the war, follow up with an aggression. Yeah, imagine if this war were territory. That would be punishing. I mean, we're still really on the way to punish him. And one good thing is, I mean, he really wants a new government. He probably wants to revolute? Yeah, revolute into Conmont. But that's a couple of turns away. And then there could be the war of attack to really disrupt him doing that. Revolt? Maybe also revolt, yes. Yes, revolt is a verb, I guess. So let's use that one. He could also revolt into monarchy this turn. But I don't know if he would like that. So thanks to the Crusades, we now have a little bit of a culture that he will actually push. We get the wealthy. I would like that. So I would even send the cannon, I think. Is there another colony? Yeah, strategic. Okay, 5. I guess we want to keep 1 card. Can I still go for the war? Yes, should be no problem. I'm gonna be really interested what he does with his science. Does he maybe still to free his hand, pop, develop the drama? I guess he doesn't need that next turn. Maybe just grab a wonder. But the thing is, he can't go for the revolution for Cornwall next turn. He gets 2 more science plus food, so at 5 science next turn, and then he can't obviously increase pop again and go for Cornwall. He also has a heavy face issue. Yeah, 4 CS with 4 techs in it. I mean, at least he has the library. But yeah, and he's gonna lose the monarchy and drama at the end of, or before his next turn at least. Honestly, I could even maybe just statue or prepare to go for team sports next turn. Because happy faces are going to be an issue for him. Yeah, he could develop the drama, but doesn't help too much. Okay, he does go. Once again, this kind of sucks. Next turn, he's going to spend all of his science with team sports. I still think we're gonna go for the war. It's only H2 military actions at the moment. So 31. There's no extra science for him next turn. We get a breakthrough. And the strategy. Do we need the strategy even? Could also just go for a fission upgrade. Could give us computers with Einstein or something. I think it's better to have the efficient, because we don't have a lot of rocks. We have a lot of military actions. And we have all of our military built already. So with that, H3 will start, giving him a little bit more of an issue. But he can increase pop, go for the team sports. So we're just going to be stealing 2 science, so not the greatest war. But he's still stuck on his lowly despotism now. And he can actually even go for team sports and then use the extra rocks from Maria to build another rifleman, and potentially can also pick up the cannons, and maybe he gets enough science together to go for the cannons and go for my tactic. But I don't really think I should be afraid of him at the moment. He has no military actions, no science for cannon, so it's not really a dangerous position for me. We will pick up the cannon. We'll have corruption at least, so not super efficient with Maria. And since he only has 2 MAs, can go for the Plundice, I believe. So we can't defend, nice. You're stealing at least some food. I guess we can steal 3 food so that we can pop this turn. There's a computers. Could just leave the breakthrough and everything, just go for 1 computer this turn. And more science is looking pretty great. And his hand is already pretty full. He doesn't have too many civil actions, so yes, he can go for Engineering Genius, Breakthrough Wave, but he can't pick up all of them. So I think I'm fine with that. Just get a computer rolling. Ooh, that is an early war. That is an early war. If we get something like Air Force, we could go for that immediately. Go for the war, go for 1 Air Force, boom. And he's now sitting on 2 science and 4 civil actions. He's really starving for science and civil actions. He's not having a great game. And culture-wise, we are not really too far ahead. But we now have the science, and science in H3 usually gives a lot of culture. Patriotism could be important, yes. Also have to think if we want to go for a bit of strength. It's probably a good idea. Look at how much it's like. I guess he gets a break. We get some extra science from Maria, but it's still not going to be super easy to go for cannons. And then he has to spend all of his MAs on copying our tactic. And if we push next turn, and he doesn't now, Input of Strength actually comes into the next deck. Yes, my Intermezzo season did go pretty well right now. I had a lot of fun in those games. I'm thinking about maybe putting 1 or 2 videos up on YouTube. And then, especially next season, where I'm up to, is it Masters? And then above that, Grandmasters? Yeah, so I'm in the second highest league again, which is exciting. So maybe if I do well next season again, I could go back up to the highest league. Okay, he will actually push. But yeah, I will see. I probably will put it up like 1 or 2 matches from the current season. If I remember correctly, there's like definitely 2 that were kind of close and good games. Some of them are kind of boring in a way, or kind of, I guess not boring. I don't think TTA games are really ever boring, but pretty clean cut. And yes, me and Payada back in Intermezzo Grandmaster would be amazing with you again, so we could do another one of those sessions. Okay, we have a small issue here. I didn't consider that we had those reds, so I probably should have increased pop last turn. AJ Black, nothing to start his day with the GP stream. You're just starting your day. I'm almost ending it. I mean, not really, but yeah. Okay, so those reds, they suck. They make me want to go for War of Culture.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
The Schnitz, thank you very much for those sub. I'm glad you found the way to do it.
The destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
And you even get it 2 times, not bad. So yeah, thank you very much for the support, and welcome to our awesome civilization. Amazing. And you can now use all of the amazing emotes. Don't forget about the emotes, guys. So what are we doing here? Let's see, War of Culture. We don't have air forces, so I guess I could go for satellites. And this is not big enough, is it? Damn, the rats hurt. I would like to push something. And he's still gonna lose 7 food as well. And 3 of the food we stole from him with the raid. So I guess it could be fine. I'm gonna do it. Screw the food. Screw his food as well. Get some big rats. So my first idea is tanks. I'm not sure though. Probably want another computers. Tanks, and then maybe patriotism. Get a lot of science. He still doesn't have any. And he actually, this is quite important that he loses the food, means I guess he regains it before next turn. Yeah, I'm actually gonna want to keep my reserve time. You have also been to Heidelberg? Heidelberg in South Africa, really? That's funny. Yeah, South Africa has quite a few German towns. That was always like one of the most interesting stories in my family that one of my cousins went to South Africa, and my grandparents spoke like a dialect of German, a very weird one. But in South Africa, they actually spoke that as well, and that was like their normal language or something. Yeah. So some history with South Africa. Didn't know there was a Heidelberg there. YouTube hasn't goes crazy science. Yeah, das ist das neue Leben das. Not always that we see that, but we have good things for that. We have Nobel, who's gonna give us Nobel prizes. There is Einstein. So let's make Einstein make some Nobel prizes if we can. Yes, I think it's South African's Afrikanese or some, and maybe also not. I think it was just like a couple of villages, but I'm not sure. Maybe that story also isn't 100% true. I don't know exactly. Afrikaans, right. Okay, I hear destroyed buildings. Interesting. He's really going crazy here. There's Einstein. There's my boy. Does he want to go for revolution, communism? I guess so. That will give him a lot of MAs. I think I'm gonna go for improve progress here. Well, this would be nice to win. We also have family there, many missionaries who went from Germany there about 100 years ago and founded cities like Heidelberg, Lüneburg, etc. Afrikaans is a different language, close to Dutch. There's a family there. Yes, but the dialect we speak is also closer to Dutch, so it might be Afrikaans. So that you can say, back in my days, TTAPulse used to go 0 to science. Not like these young kids you see everywhere today with 10 plus science. Yes, things have changed. We are old. The shorts on the leaders has been extremely helpful content for you. Keep them coming. Oh, awesome to hear. Yes, I've been getting good feedback on those. But they're also quite a lot of work, but it's good to hear people enjoy them still. Makes it worth it. Okay, he might be able to spend at least this is good news. And remember, there's strategic. So, okay, this sucks. This sucks. I want Einstein, but then we have no military theory. And I want the satellites, but I would like to have them this time. Maybe I wait with Einstein. Just go satellites this turn. Deny the military theory. Don't get a too full hand. I mean, he can't really use Einstein, so I can probably go for Einstein next turn. I could use reserves this turn, maybe. Okay, agriculture. Hey, there's more there. Tanks, military theory. It's relatively near to Dortmund, yes. Oh, democracy and fundamentalism. Democracy and fundy. Okay, as we expected, he just goes for the revolution. Okay, now I probably want to push. I guess I can just push industry. It doesn't matter industry, right? So I can probably go for it. Maybe I should even go for fundamentalism instead of democracy. Ay, ay, ay. And he's setting up nicely. He gets cannons next turn, probably has a tactic for that, maybe. I have this. I could also... Yes, I have a tactic. I could transition to tanks easily. So I could send something like this. That's weird. But I could do it. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. I mean, he already won the last one for a little bit. He did send a couple of cards, right? Okay, one card. That's not that many. Okay, we have 7+ is easy, right? Yeah, just one swordsman. Improv tech. Oh, hello there. Get a Nobel Prize. Get 2 techs for next info improv technology. Yeah, get the Nobel Prize, get everything. Get Einstein. Get defense. I think fundamentalism is better here than democracy because we need to defend. He has no way to transition into culture production. But he has a big way to transition into military. Can play a tactic from my hand. Should I reveal that now? No. Don't need to. More defend cards. What is his top card? Autonomous. Okay. I mean, this would be amazing. And I would even be willing to send an extra tank, I think. 15+. Oh, this works out perfectly. 15 is exactly what we can do with the swordsman. So we got a little bit lucky that we drew extra defend cards. So with this, I think we might just take the culture, to be honest. The rest doesn't really help for impact at the moment. Don't think I can afford a wonder. I mean, Red Cross maybe. I could take the food and then hope for a Red Cross. That's interesting, actually. That would be interesting. Let's do it. A little bit surprised to see no one in TTA who lives in London. Yeah, in general, I don't know about too many English players of TTA. Don't know why. Maybe board gaming in general isn't as big there. Like obviously the biggest one in Europe is Germany, and then France has a big history with board games as well. And then like a lot of others, there's probably a couple British, but not too many. Churchill is from London, true. Maybe we can ask his ancestors. Many players who live in Berlin, Paris or Madrid. I don't know the cities of everyone. I know a lot of Germans, but I don't know the city of many. Usually it's not the first thing that comes up, right? In the internet, that is. So there's a bit of strength in there, so we maybe can't push next turn. But I also don't want to push the agriculture, because we're probably gonna get over the... Actually not, we could push it. That's only one culture difference. And we can wait with Improv Tech. So overall, I would say game is looking good. One big mystery thing, or one thing that could go wrong, is the red cross, but also not that much wrong, I think. Okay, he's gonna go copy the tactic, cannon. So he's still speculating on a war, but can't I just end the game? That's not too many cards here. Engineering would be nice, but let's see. This. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Could skip the engineering. But there's the progress. It definitely should end. Anything else is just dangerous. 3, 4, 6, 7, and then I can research 1. It's a lot of MAs. And then next turn I can develop these 2 to get the Nobel Prize. Engineering would be nice also for the Red Cross. Instead of developing, I could just grab the engineering. But I'm afraid, I mean, I can develop engineering. Can we go democracy? And it costs 2 civil actions, right? That's not really worth it, I think. And it gives us 1 back next turn. Thing is, I need to develop probably 3 techs. Grab the wonder. I guess this works. I have 15 food. I have only 1 wonder, so it comes down relatively low. I mean, you could also take it away. And democracy costs a lot. Like this, I get 3 techs. Just great for input of tech. I think this is fine. We don't need those rocks. Why not just movies instead of oil? Because you needed all of these cards to end, right? Like if I had taken movies instead of oil, it would have not been enough to end, I think. And there's the Red Cross, so he could take that, but I mean, he gets 2 stages, we get 1. If he doesn't take it, yeah, I mean, this all of this has a couple of problems. He will try an aggression. He can actually go win this one. Make it pretty close. But our big saver is going to be the bit of tech. It's going to be huge. Progress is also looking good, but not that good. Because we might open it next turn. And he gets a bit of strength. Hey, fingers! Could have played the tactic. Oh, I could have played the tactic, right. I could have played the tactic, then we wouldn't have lost those 7 culture. Yeah, you're completely right. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, yeah, he's gonna do this. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That is completely correct. That was a mistake by me. I mean, if everything goes wrong, we might even get punished for it. If he wins progress now, I guess I could, if I open progress, maybe I can win strength. Okay, there's strength. At least we get a big progress then. And we have a very big progress. Yeah, we would have won strength if not, so I think that's fine. Could also go oil instead of make egg. Yeah, I even get stronger now. Oh, I didn't. Civil service. True, I could do that. This one. What else is there? Progress. There's not a big difference between this and this is 1 extra. This is also 1 extra, maybe more. We have a lot of civil actions and the perfect input of progress. You guys want to see that? Limit of Wonders, 8 to 5. He's still ahead, but there's Technology, the big one, 28 to 4. And then Progress 30, the perfect progress, 30 to 6. Industry 3 to 6. So yeah, we win it. Nice. Exciting game at the end here a little bit. And yeah, very much science, very much culture. Nobel Prizes and Einstein and a bit of tech and progress. As I said, the early computers, we didn't have a lot of culture going into H3, but we definitely made a lot of those back. So, well, let's get those puntos. Let's see for those puntos. Still on 100% win rate, but 150 points of decay. Okay, only 12 points. Not that many, not that many.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Perfect progress in 28 for impact of tech. That's what you get when the Iglis aren't destroyed.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. But the question is, at what cost do we get that? We didn't get to destroy the igloos. So, yeah. But thank you very much for the resub, Vine Mom. Very much appreciated. 34 month, by the way. That is, no, 36 month is 3 years, right? Yes, quick math.